have, these kids and they're poor and disenfranchised, and you can tell that they're not in the best state of mind. But in the second part of that picture, it shows them like just studying. They're studying their ancestral greatness. They're learning who they are. They're getting reconnected again with their roots. And then in the third frame, they're superheroes. Because I feel like that's what we were from the beginning of time. We're superheroes. But I feel like we came over here and got stripped of everything.
Yes.
And that's why they always say you got to learn knowledge yourself, learn who you are. I feel like right now in this day and time, especially when you talk to these kids, man, they have no knowledge of self whatsoever. I spoke at SUNY Old Westbury last night. Young boy stood up and he was like, Charlamagne, I love everything you're saying, but, when we live in this era where police can just pull us over and, gun us down and nothing happens. And, you look at Donald Trump and the way he treats people. He's like, man, how do you just keep your faith?
Right.
That's what he said to me. He said, how do you just keep your faith? And that's exactly what this system is designed to do. It's designed to oppress you. It's designed to break you down. It's designed to make you feel lesser than. So you have to constantly tell yourself, yo, no, I am great. Think about it. I studied 5% teachings when I was younger.
Yes, sir.
The black man had to tell himself he was God in America.
God. Yes, sir.
Just to wake up and do anything. Just to wake up and live. Just to feel like, just to get by. You got to tell yourself that you're God. Think about that. So that's
but on certain days, my nigga,
you feel that way.
I feel like I'm gonna be walking down Fifth Avenue, and you cannot tell me when I'm in that zone that I'm not God.
Absolutely. But these kids don't have that connection now either.
Nope.
You know what I'm saying? So his point of reference was the 5% teachings.
Right.
A lot of these kids are not. They don't have access to that anymore.
Right.
Even though some of those portals are still there, they're not emphasized.
But what happened to the 5% nation, man?
I don't know, man. That's a good question. Because coming up, it was in everything. It was in all our music.
5% nation. I was never God.
They got older,
but it inspired me.
It inspired me.
It inspired me to be like, okay, let me think outside the box.
Right.
How these cats so cool? How these cats so up on the lingo and the fashion and the music, and they're talking this scientific, mystical knowledge shit. You know what I'm saying?
I'm telling all of these kids, man, go buy from Niggas The God, Buy Kill.
That's
right.
Part 1 and part 2, and read both of those books. It just gives you a different perspective. And I feel like, a lot of us just have to change our mind state, because I honestly do feel like our thoughts become things. And I feel like, I really feel like, yo, man, listen, white people been co-opting stuff from us for years.
I mean, from day one.
So let's take some of
Ever since we bought plumbing and sewage and everything,
Exactly.
Carthage to the front, you know what I'm saying?
So if we use the term white privilege as like this big emboldened term and put them on a pedestal, then let's take black privilege and say that for us and put ourselves on this same pedestal.
But
that's how I feel.
But let me ask you something. Because white privilege is real.
Yes.
And it's systemic. And it's actually, leading to us dying and losing our lives and not having a lot of rights. Do you think by addressing it and calling it out